everybody, welcome to Topless Topics, a channel that seeks to destigmatize female nipples through repeat exposure. I am your host, Cleo, and this is just going to be a quick vlog. I have a lot to do today, and as you can see, I am not topless, although depending on who you ask, some websites like Tumblr and Facebook think that even the outline of a nipple is apparently the same as toplessness. But anyway, I wanted to briefly share some thoughts on a article. I mean, even that's putting it kind of strongly, but a post that some of you have linked to me that is from the Daily Mail, which right there is suspicious. The Daily Mail is a UK-based celebrity gossip tabloid, so I don't put much stock in anything they post. But nonetheless, the article is called Meta is told to free the nipple. Facebook and Instagram could lift ban on bare breasts because it impeded right to expression for women, trans, and non-binary people. Starts off auspiciously enough, although you'll notice right there it says Meta is told to free the nipple, which you're like, wait, what? Who's telling Meta that? And Meta, of course, is Facebook's attempt to rebrand themselves because, you know, it's becoming rather well known that Facebook is very corrupt and yeah, that, you know, that whole thing. And of course, Facebook owns Instagram, so same policies. Anyway, the brief little summary is the move comes as its oversight board said the ban was not inclusive. The board highlighted the removal of posts of individuals with top surgery. Women have argued that men are allowed to show nipples, but they cannot. This sparked the Free the Nipple movement across the US in 2013. You may have noticed it's been 10 years since then, and things are worse, not better as far as topless equality goes. I would know. I've been doing this since, what, 2016? Something like that. I have amassed thousands of screenshots of the many times I've been banned on every platform, and some you haven't, always for the heinous, unforgivable sin of female nipples, often even pre-censored. Yeah, I'm very versed in getting banned online, and one of the worst aggressors has always been Facebook/Instagram. I've been banned a lot. A lot. In fact, the main reason I stopped using Facebook years ago, not only is it terrible, my last straw was in a private DM. Private. See my previous video that I just recently did about how Facebook Messenger is not actually private and better apps you should use if you do want to keep your data and your conversations secret so that, you know, it can't be like used in a court of law against you. My last straw was in a DM with somebody where they were asking about a video or something like that, and I linked them to a page on my website, toplesstopics.org. When I was typing it, it auto-generated a thumbnail that included a female nipple because it was a picture from my website. I clicked the X to delete the auto-generated thumbnail, and I sent the message. Nonetheless, as soon as I sent it, Facebook reapplied the auto thumbnail and immediately suspended me for linking to porn. And I was like, you know what? Fuck Facebook! Instagram is a similar story. I have so many bans on Instagram. I've had posts removed for sexual solicitation for linking to my videos. I've had just, yeah, again, just go to toplesstopics.org/ban and you can see hundreds of examples. So when I read stuff about, oh, Facebook and Instagram of all places are gonna allow all nipples now, I'm like, yeah, right. I mean, it says even here in this article, Facebook and Instagram were criticized in 2013 for removing images of women breastfeeding, but the platforms apologized for the mistake and said it encourages such images on the platform. You know right away that that's bullshit. Since they made that announcement, which, oops, oopsie daisy, there have been countless posts by so many people, not just me, of clear examples of Facebook taking down images of breastfeeding and then, of course, auto-rejecting appeals about it. So that's bullshit. Don't ever believe when a corporation claims that they're going to do the right thing from now on. The only thing that ever happens, and even this is not guaranteed, is that a single post that ignited the most recent firestorm, Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, will be like, oopsie, we didn't mean to remove that. Maybe they restore it, maybe they don't. One example that I think of that happened some years ago is The Getty. The Getty had their own post removed. It was for an exhibit. I should have looked up the stuff ahead of time, but like I said, this is just going to be a quick video. They had an exhibit that they posted a picture of a classical painting, you know, hundreds of years old maybe. I don't remember which post it was, but I think it was one that was a painting that was 100 years old that featured female nipples, oh my god. And Facebook literally removed this post by the world famous The Getty. There was a bit of a firestorm. Facebook went, oopsie, that was an error. They restored that one post. That's all that happens, the one post, and only if there's sufficient public outrage about that one post. Don't fall for the bullshit. Ha! But back to this post and why it doesn't mean shit. Again, it comes from the Oversight Board. The Oversight Board, if you didn't know, is this little group that Facebook funds, but doesn't actually be like, okay, they said this, now we have to do this. It's literally an advisory board. It's literally a, hey, we think you should do this, and then it's up to Facebook to just be like, nah. They've done it before. I think there was one where they were talking about their policy of not taking down political ads, and the advisory board said don't do that, and Facebook was like, but money! And they kept doing it. Don't put any weight into, oh, the oversight board said that they should stop banning nipples, therefore they're gonna do it. Yeah, don't hold your breath. And then the other part of this article that also doesn't give me hope, they do mention a couple of times in the article about how women in general have been fighting for the right to have female nipples visible just like male nipples. But the actual board recommendation focuses on Instagram's ban of 2 posts by a couple, one of whom is transgender and the other non-binary, who posed topless but covered their nipples to raise awareness around top surgery. Another paragraph in this article says, the board, which is funded by Meta, said in a ruling that the company's adult nudity policy is based on a binary view of gender, making it unclear how the rules apply to intersex, non-binary, and transgender people. While that is absolutely true, and I have frequently said what demonstrates the hypocrisy and sexism and misogyny of different censorship depending on what gender you look like, other than non-binary and trans people. At what point in transition does someone gain or lose the right to be topless on social media and in the real world? But this is specifically about social media. At what point do you suddenly become or stop being sexually explicit just for having your nipples visible? Nonetheless, even if they were to make this ruling saying that, well, it's okay for trans and non-binary and intersex people, but anyone who looks like a cis female, like me, all of a sudden, no, it's still sexual. It's still sexual. There was a previous post that was up for a little while where it was a breast cancer awareness one, except that they had a male chest and they had arms going around showing how to check for breast cancer on a male chest. It was up for a short while and then it went viral because it was like, hey, they found a way around it. Surprisingly, not surprisingly, as soon as it went viral, it also got taken down because apparently even showing a male chest is not enough if they're female arms. That makes sense. Which really just throws the convolution of what the fuck, what is the part that makes you suddenly decide that female nipples are sexual? Is it the fat around the nipple? Why then are so many people allowed to get away with this? Or they put a little tiny bit of blur right on the nipple, but this is all visible. If it's the nipple itself, why are there posts like the genderless nipple account where literally it just shows this and it doesn't show whether it's a male or a female, you know, they're flat chested or whatever, and they'll just get posts taken down randomly because the algorithm goes, this one looks female. Where is the line that makes things, you know, these corporate entities like Facebook and YouTube and all the other ones decide, well, they look female, therefore they don't deserve the same rights as men. Anyway, like I said, this is going to be a quick video, so I'm going to call it there. Like I said, a bunch of you are linking me to this article going, yay, Facebook's gonna allow free the nipple now. No, they won't. No, they fucking won't. They make these PR claims all the time, like, again, the breastfeeding one, but then they continue to take the post down anyway. When they do restore a post, it's only the one post by a famous or viral group. The rules don't apply to anyone else. In fact, there have already been instances where a post was removed, the removed post caused a viral shitstorm, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, restored the one post, then after the shitstorm died down, they re-removed the post. Look it up. It has happened numerous times. And finally, even say that Facebook did actually follow the advice, if you even want to use a word that strong, of this oversight board and stopped banning nipples if it's to a intersect or a non-binary or a trans person. Does that mean that if someone is not or does not say that they are any of those things, again, if they look female, all of a sudden their nipples are still banned? Okay. I do actually have a properly made video coming up very soon. I have been testing out a new video editor to see how we gel and if it works, because it's a video about my New Year's resolutions for 2023, and one of my resolutions is to try to grow I have no team. I have no team right now. To try to build a team to help me get videos out faster and higher quality and everything like that. And another one of my resolutions is to not be so angry all the time in my videos. But it's really hard. It's really hard when shit like this pops up. It reminds me of the years of so many people saying, oh, YouTube and Facebook, etc., don't ban nudity, don't ban female nipples, because I found this one video that didn't get banned. I am specifically targeted by censorship. I have the post to prove it. I have so many instances. Again, one that I mention a lot, there's the channel Normalizing Nudity that has full body, fully uncensored videos where the host gives a list of questions about naturism, nudism, or whatever to people who deliver their answers. I did a video exchange for this channel where I have a video where I interview them, and then I did a video in their same style, me fully naked, fully uncensored, answering questions about nudism. My video submission to their channel was not banned for over a year. It had millions of views, hundreds of comments, most of them were gross, but lots and lots of attention. I took some clips of that exact same video over on my channel. I literally applied a mosaic blur to my entire body from the shoulder down. My copy of the exact same video, but mine did have censorship, got banned. Hopefully you see why this shit drives me crazy. Alright, I think I've repeated myself enough. I just wanted to share some thoughts. Don't believe the bullshit. These corporations will never make the right choice. They will never take the side of women. They will certainly never take the side of me. They will never give me equal treatment. So don't fall for it. Don't think that because you found an example from some other random person not getting banned, that it means I don't get banned. Hundreds of receipts. And yeah, the only way that we will actually make these fucking corporations stop banning content like mine is if we find an alternative and we'd all jump ship to that alternative. It's sort of been happening with Twitter, where people have been going to Mastodon and other ones I don't want to mention, except that they're keeping their accounts on Twitter and they're posting to both, which is like defeating the purpose because you're still giving free content to Twitter. A whole other thing. The only way that we're going to change policies on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and YouTube and everything like that is if we stop giving them free content, if we take our services away and specifically say, hey, one of the many reasons I'm not using your platform anymore is because you're fucking sexist and, you know, anti-democracy and all that other stuff, but your policies specifically take rights away from people who look female. That is why I'm leaving. That is the only thing that will ever change. And frankly, I don't see that happening. I don't think that there's enough people that care. I have a lot of frustrations where most of the supporters I do have are all cis men who just want to use me to normalize full body nudity, which is his own thing. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now. I wanted to get those thoughts out. It's been a crazy week. I have not been able to live stream either Thursday or Friday. Sorry, Tuesday or Thursday. There we go. Oh my god. What even day is it? I'm hoping to be able to stream on Saturday on Twitch. Twitch.tv/SariGotGame, which is my gaming channel name, but you know, it's still me. And that other video, the New Year's resolution video, should be going up very soon. As always, I will put the handmade censored version on YouTube, so if you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see that one pop up. You have to go over to my website to watch the uncensored version. I can't even link to the website because YouTube hits me with strikes linking to my own website saying I'm linking to porn. Yeah. That'll come out in the future. Follow me on social media to know when the stuff goes up. I have to be extremely careful about what I post. I have to put the handmade outfit over myself to even make it slightly less likely that I'll get another ban. But yeah, follow me on the socials. Go to toplesstopics.org/contact to find a list of my socials, and I do recommend going there because I often get one account banned and have to remake it. So yeah, just following the individual account doesn't necessarily keep you in the loop. That's it. Fuck Facebook, fuck YouTube, all the same shit, all the same shit. And happy 2023! Maybe this year female-looking people will get the same anti-censorship rights as male-looking people. Yeah, sure, that's totally gonna happen.